Hey everyone, it's Sean and Wyatt with Pew Pew Tactical, and today we are covering the best budget handguns. Now, what kind of budget are we talking about?
We're talking about budget. We're talking at about 400 bucks or under. This isn't your $900 budget AR build. These are real budget guns for people who are looking for good bargains.
Okay, so we're gonna get into our top 5 and then an honorable mention coming up. We're gonna jump right into this video, but before we do, we wanna remind you, please help us out by hitting the like and subscribe button. Let YouTube know that you're into our content. In exchange, we're gonna help you out by providing you with this cringy gun meme. Would you look at that? Let's do an overview and what we're trying to accomplish with this video. We often review a bunch of different guns that are at a pretty high price point. And granted, you get a lot of performance, you get a lot of features, but that doesn't mean that you have to suffer with a smaller budget. We have pulled together some options here that are going to allow you to pick something out, and it'll cost you $400 or less, right, Wyatt?
Yeah, so we got a little bit of something for everyone here. We got steel frame guns, polymer guns, hammer fired guns, striker fired guns. Starting over here to my right, we have the Beretta APX A1. Then we have the Canik TP9 Elite SC, the CZ P10C, the Taurus GX4, the Bersa TPR9, and then to round it out, we have the Thesis 1911 A1.
Now, I think the format that we're going to use today is we're going to step up on the line with these guns, and we're going to fire a few rounds and see what we think about them. We've fired some of these previously and have some previous experience, but some of these I haven't fired, and I think Wyatt's got a little bit of experience with a few of them. So we'll give you our impressions and tell you why we think they make the list. Folks, we want to point out that this is a list that we came up with, offering some of the best options under $400, but you may not agree with it, so be sure to head down to the comments, give us your 2 cents on the matter, and if you've got some other options, throw them out there. Okay, we're going to start with the CZ P10C. I'm going to hand you off to Wyatt.
So today we got the CZ P10C as our first gun here. This is a 15+1 striker fire pistol, real similar to the Glock 19, but in my opinion, it's better in just about every way. I know some of y'all are gonna kill me for that one, but this has a really low bore axis, some really aggressive texturing. You have really aggressive slide serrations, and you got a pretty solid trigger there. Breaks pretty clean. Got a nice short reset. Breaks again. Overall, this is a really great gun, accurate, reliable.
Yeah, in fact, when we shot together last time, you recommended this gun to me. I tried it, and I liked it so much that I went out and bought it because, again, it's a great value. Very nice. All right, next up, we've got the Taurus GX4. Here's Wyatt.
This is a micro compact. This is going to be in the same class as your SIG P365 and the Hellcat, but this is going to come in much cheaper, and you got flush 11+1 magazines. You got a pretty good trigger there. Actually breaks pretty clean, especially for how little this costs. Got a nice reset. Break again. I actually really like this gun. The ergonomics are actually really good. It fits in my hand really well. You got front serrations. It's easy to rack. This is actually a pretty awesome gun. This one typically comes in at 300 bucks.
Now, I like this gun. It doesn't fit as well in my hand, but that's okay. That's kind of normal for me. This is a pretty cool little option. I reviewed the Toro version of this not too long ago, and had really good success with them. Been very lucky with their reliability and accuracy. We want to point out that there is a recall that's affected a small number of these. You can check that out online. Hey, we're having a lot of fun shooting this video, but head over to the article on pewpewtactical.com for all the details. Hey Wyatt, what's next?
All right, up next we got our Canik TP9SC Elite. So this is a little bit bigger than a micro compact. It's a subcompact. Think something like the Glock 26. It's a true double stack, but since it's from Canik, first things first, Oh, that amazing trigger right there. Oh, clean break right at 3 pounds. Super short reset and break again. That's the best thing about the Caniks. The controls are ambidextrous. You can flip the mag release. These are really easy to hit. These guns are super accurate. They shoot so well, great triggers, and these do come optics ready right here. We just don't have one mounted. Standard capacity, you got 12 rounds with a pinky extender, and then you got a 15 round big extender magazine for big man over there.
Ooh.
You're up, boss.
Happiness truly is a warm gun. So I've got the 15+1, and that's going to make it a really nice fit for me. Wow. That's pretty impressive. Oh man, now we have something for the traditionalists out there.
Right here, we have the Thesis 1911A1. It was only about 350 bucks, but you got all steel goodness. Since it's an A1 GI style, you got the curved mainspring housing right here, GI style sights, that Parkerized type GI finish right there. This thing's got a pretty good trigger out of the box too, right at about 3.5 pounds. With your typical 1911 reset. Oh, breaks smooth again. It's tough to beat these, man. I love Rock Island, but you want to save a little bit of extra money, tough to go wrong with the Thesis. Want to tell them about what's in the box, Sean?
What's in the box? So you actually get a tool, breakdown tool. You get a couple of sets of grips. You got these nice wood ones and a set of plastic ones also if you want those. But then you also get 2 magazines, which is pretty cool because some manufacturers only send you out the door with one. I carried a 1911 on duty, so I know how effective they are given the right ammo. And this one's pretty cool. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Speaking of Argentina, we got the Bursa TPR9 right here. This is kind of a sleeper pick. I know some of you might not be expecting it, but I'll tell you why. First things first, it's got a double action, single action trigger, but we're just gonna check out that single action. Super crisp break, but check out this reset right there. It's about as short as my Shadow 2. Bone stock out of the box, man. It's so great, and the double action pull is nice and smooth all the way through. You got a decocker right up here. Man, you got full length slide rails, front serrations, memory serrations to rest your thumbs right here. Everything about this gun's great. Comes with a threaded barrel or without, and they also have compact models. This full-size model comes from the factory with a 17-round magazine. I have a Griffin micro comp on here. Don't mind that. You can add those for pretty cheap and probably still almost stay under 400 bucks. God, I love this gun.
And I have not shot it, so I'm not going to say anything until I do. I do like that. It's got a good feel. The grip is very nice. I like the texture on the grip. And the trigger, like you said, is really sweet.
Really sweet trigger, especially for under 400 bucks.
Yeah, Bursa.
All right, so we gave you 5 of our favorite budget picks, but we're gonna go ahead and sneak in an honorable mention. Sean, take us away.
Man, we've got the Beretta APX A1. Now, I dig this thing. It's under $400. It's a polymer striker-fired pistol from Beretta, and it's got a lot of upgrades from the original APX. These slide serrations are really nice. The trigger is really solid. Right there, then break, and then reset. Very tactile, very audible, and it's optics ready out of the box. Like I said, 17+1, and it shoots really well. I'm gonna hand this hot gun over to you.
I dig it. I like that, man. I like that a lot.
That's a lot of performance for under 400 bucks. Okay. Well, man, we got to wrap this up because we're about to get struck by lightning, but we want to remind you to please help us out by hitting the like and subscribe button. Let YouTube know that you like our content. Now, Wyatt, as we wrap up, what can we say about these budget guns?
So the great thing I want to say about these budget guns is just, man, they're actually budget guns. You can get these for under $400 street price, sometimes even closer to 300 bucks. And it's just, if you want fun, you got a 1911, man. You just want to have some fun, you got a 1911. You want an all steel home defense, high capacity handgun. You got micro compacts for concealed carry. You have your standard striker guns for duty. You kind of got all sorts of options that are out there with just some great features, great reliability. You have some really good triggers from a whole bunch of different companies. There's a lot of really good guns out there.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the important thing that we wanted to point out with this too is that this is not sale prices. This is not, oh, hey, if you catch this at 50 bucks off, maybe you can get a really smoking deal. No, these are the prices right now as of this video. Once again, we want to thank you for watching. This has been the best budget pistols for pewpewtactical.com. Thank you.